Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Let's Make a Mech Nova and Hellbringer edition, part 5, I think? I don't actually remember which part we're up to. But basically, when you last saw these guys, they were Fortress grade. And Fortress grade is a very nice gray for us to continue. And painting up Clan Mechs and Smoke Jaguars Alpha Galaxy markings with the spots on it, I went ahead and added all the details we needed to basically painting wise finish the mechs up. And what I did is I did the Jaguar spots, as you can see, in Adeptus Battle Gray with Chaos Black lining around it. You just put little splotches here and there, and you can either line it fully in Chaos Black or partially, and it'll give you the effect. Then I went in and did some Scab Red on the models. Very subtle, just a little bit here and there, as you can see. Did their cockpits in Shadow Gray. And for the Hellbringer, I did this little green here for the sensor. And there's some metallics, it's very subtle. A little bit here on his paws, on his leg. If it'll focus. And this guy's got even less, it's just on the back of his legs by its cylinders. Or pneumatics, whatever, I don't know, actuators, whatever techie bit you want to call it, make up a name, you don't have to use the real name for it. And that's it, and that's what we're up to now. The mechs now are pretty much done painting wise, but as you look at them, they seem kind of bland. The Fortress Gray is a nice color, but with light colors you need to give some type of shadowy effect. Or else the detail is kind of lost in the model because it's kind of just a bland color and mats it out. With dark colors, you gotta do some edging or some highlighting or even some shadowy effects as well, depending how dark the color is, or you will also still lose the detail. So with that being said, what we're going to do next is pretty much make this model pop. Before we do that, however, the next step, which will encompass making the model pop, but firstly I'm going to tell you the order I'm going to do it. I'm going to clean up the bases, as you may see here. There is some Fortress Gray on the base, so we're going to clean up their bases. I'm going to do the Bestial Brown again on the base carefully, then I'm going to do some dry brushing of Bleach Bone and Skull White to give a quick deserty type of look, or at least that type of grassland dirt type of look. Then I'm going to edge the entire base in Orchid Shade. After that's done, I'm going to touch up the mechs, just in case I got paint where I didn't want it. Then, well, before I say that, the bases won't be done. I will be adding some static grass, but I suggest adding static grass and other foliage as your very last step. Unless you're going for like a specific look where, let's say, some oil or some blood or whatever is dripping over some leaves or some foliage. Other than that, or some type of slime effect like that, you don't want to get anything on the static grass or the foliage or whatever. It'll ruin the effect of it. So that being said, I'm going to do that at the very end, after everything is done. So, to continue, after I get the bases up to the step where I can put static grass on them, even though I won't do it yet, then I go ahead and wash the models. That's how I do all my mechs. I give them a black wash of Badab Black. And it's going to be a decently light wash. You don't want to make the gray too dark and look too dirty and smudgy that way. Basically, you just want to get it enough in there to really make the model pop. There's armor plating on the model that will pop because it gets into the crevices and give natural kind of shading and whatnot that way. And overall, it just makes the model pop. I think I said that like 14,000 times. So that's my suggestion. It works also with green. If you look at the Hunchback from Innersphere, he's been washed in a black, up at that black. So it works on other colors as well. It makes his armor platings pop. You could also do browns. Browns will work on the greens and yellows a bit. I don't know how well it works on grays. But what I'm doing here is a Badab Black wash. Then once that wash is fully dried, the model is done. I suggest, since they're pewter, to seal them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some matte varnish to seal the models. Once that's dry, then I will add the static grass and the model will be complete. So the next step, or the next video for this series, will be the completed models. But that's the steps I'm going to do to get there. It's not that much. It sounds a little bit, not tough, but long-winded, or long. It's because I made it long-winded. It sounds long, but really it goes pretty quick. All we're going to do is touch up the base, edge the base out so it looks pretty much done, wash the model, seal the model, then put static grass down, and it's done. So really we're getting pretty close to getting these guys to completion. So that'll be the next step. I don't know when I'll get that done, but it shouldn't be that long. And as a random hobby note, I'm also still working on the Angels of Fury Terminator model, just for us to test to see how it'll look. So you can expect to see a video on that soon. And until next time, take it easy.